keeps control for Thompson. Pass receiving's wide open underneath in the basket. Great pass.
Backs down, now kicks out, up top to the left side, Caden Dahl. Dahl hesitates, then takes the three and knocks it home good. Dahl to get the turn. Carr trying to keep those legs underneath, then Cassette gets him down, and there's the pin.
Rebounded by Kendra Severson. Severson, here comes Bevins back the other way. Bevins, little contact, roll it in, good for Elena Bevins, and we're tied.
Through and Zeller with an excuse me bump, and here goes Semp for takeoff.
Halsted Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on YourLiveEvent.com.
Good evening, fans, and welcome here to the Raider Dome. We had some technical difficulties, but we are now live in action here as we have District 1 play-in game tonight here from the Raider Dome between the Eagles of Enderlin and the Maple River Raiders. So playoff basketball starting here tonight on a nice cold night here from Tower City, and what will be the final, and we've said it a few times already, the final home game played here in the Raider Dome. Alex Hoffman here with your live event to give you all the action here tonight between the number 9 seed Enderlin Eagles and the number 8 seed Maple River Raiders. Looking at this matchup, nothing new here. This is their third time competing against each other this year. Both games going Maple River's way earlier in the year. One of them was played in the Barnes County tournament. The other was the district counter. Maple River winning both games there, 59-34 and 51-33. For the head coach of Enderlin, Calvin Kraft, he was looking at tonight's game as a race to 45. If you can keep it in that 45 range, he says definitely have a shot at winning this one. For Coach Jay Koka, offense, or he said defense is going to lead to offense here tonight for his Raiders. We'll step away, take a quick break. We'll look at starting lineups. We'll take a look at the bracket for District 1. Hear from the Irie Insurance pregame show here from Tower City.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Manage what you can to overcome what you cannot. Farming is all about preparing your operation to be successful when given an opportunity. Invest a few minutes and bring in your seed meters to be reconditioned and calibrated. We have some room, so give us a call and we can help you overcome those simple obstacles. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime. Serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond, we are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsborough, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank. Strong bank, strong communities.
Anderson Seed Farms Incorporated is your local LG Seeds and Dairyland seed dealership. They offer the latest traits and genetics in both corn and soybeans along with alfalfa. Anderson Seed Farms is also a certified seed conditioning plant that grows, conditions, and sells Westbred spring wheat seed, which was the top-grown spring wheat in North Dakota last year. If you'd like to know more about these industry-leading products, contact Anderson Seed Farms in Foreman at 701-724-3601 or check out AndersonSeedFarms.com. You'll fall in love with carefree living when you move to Benedictine Mission Court in Ada. Sign a lease this month and get your third month of rent free. Not only that, Benedictine will waive your community fee. That's a value of over $4,000. Benedictine Mission Court offers housekeeping, 3 meals a day, common areas, on-site spiritual care and worship services, and indoor access to Essentia Health Clinic Ada. Call today to schedule a tour, 218-784-5250. Benedictine Mission Court in Ada.
The Bison Booster Club, an organization that is rooted in their support of the activities within the Milner Public School District and the City of Milner. They pride themselves on their community involvement in local donations to area projects and sponsorships to help make their community a pleasant place to reside. If you have any questions or are interested in becoming a Booster Club member, you can check out the Bison Booster Club on Facebook or talk with any of the existing members. The Bison Booster Club, helping make their community a better place to live.
Hey growers, when working on your water management solutions, call Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. They are your water management contractor, helping you with tile drainage plans, service drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad 701-430-0182 to get your water problem solved. For more information, follow Chad's Excavating on Facebook. For tile drainage and service plans, call 701-430-0182. Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Crossroads Electric is committed to providing solutions for every customer. They know that each customer is different, which is why all of their services can be easily customized. Whether it is heating, ventilating, or air conditioning, let the team at Crossroads Electric take care of you from residential, commercial, or ag electric work. With offices in Milner and Lisbon, Crossroads Electric serves Sargent, Ransom, Richland, Dickey, and Lemoore counties. Call Crossroads Electric today for your professional grade low-level coal monitor at 701-427-4328.
Fans, welcome back here to the Raider Dome in Tower City tonight for our District 1 play-in match between the Eagles of Enderlin and the Maple River Raiders. Starting lineups here presented by Irie Insurance tonight on our shortened pregame show. We're looking at Enderlin's starting lineups first. Anthony Wendell, the senior, 6-foot senior, will be playing forward tonight. The junior, Carson Gruba, wearing number 11. He'll be a 6-foot sophomore playing guard. The 6'2 junior, wearing number 13, Jake Sambura. The 6'3 senior, wearing number 24, Aiden Glarum. He'll be playing forward tonight. And alongside him with another forward, 6'1 senior, Brennan Bartholomew, wearing number 45. On the other side, for the team wearing white tonight, for Jay Coca's Raiders, sophomore, 5'11", number 14, Preston Dowes. He'll be playing guard tonight. Number 20, 6'3 junior, T. Silling. He'll be at forward tonight. 5'7 junior, Carter Bosch, wearing number 30. He'll be taking a lot of the point guard duties here tonight for Coca's Raiders. The 5'10 junior, wearing number 34, Connor Dahl, playing guard tonight, always a threat from the three-point line. And the sophomore, 6 foot sophomore, wearing number 44, forward, Colby Wisniewski. For Enderlin tonight, it goes Wendell, Gruba, Sambura, Glarum, and Bartholomew. And for Maple River, Dowes, Silling, Bosch, Dahl, and Wisniewski. Maple River earned the 8 seed, or the home, I guess you should say the home seed for this district play-in game by defeating Enderlin. They actually had the same district record, but the head-to-head bumps it over to Tower City here tonight. As we said earlier in the pregame show, or in the Irie pregame show, if Enderlin can keep this a race to 45, then we're looking at a very tight game. But if the offense for Maple River starts to take off like it did the first 2 times against Enderlin, then they're going to be playing a little bit of a catch-up game. But the hardest thing to do in sports is beat a team 3 times, and that is what Maple River is going to have to do if they want to date with Sargent County in the quarterfinal rounds of the District 1 tournament. As we're just about ready to tip off here, it's going to be Sambura versus Silling on the tip-off from half court. And the final game of the Raider Dome's history is about to commence here at 7:05. Looking at an opening tip-off here. Chilly night, but it's February, so what else do you expect here in North Dakota? Tip goes the way of the Raiders. Silling earns that one, and Carter Bosch is going to bring it up here. Once again, we like to thank Irie Insurance for that pregame show. Get the insurance protection you want from the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote. And as we get the first bucket of the game, it's a loud one here as Silling goes in 4-2 and draws the foul. And that foul is going to go against Aiden Glarum. First personal, first team. And Silling's three-point attempt does not fall, but offensive board as they pass it around here. Dahl goes to the top to take it as the point guard. Gives it right back to Carter Bosch, guarded by Anthony Wendell. They go inside here to Silling. He fakes right, goes left. Ball's on the ground. Recovered by Simbura, the junior, for Enderlin. And they're going down to the corner here. On this small court, you always got to be careful of those sidelines. A sideline that a lot of coaches probably are not going to be sad to see go away here in Tower City. 2-point shot does not go, but then an undercut there by Wendell on the defensive board there by Preston Dowes. That'll go for Wendell's first foul of the evening, second team. Talking to Coach Kraft, he said this year actually the small court here at Tower City might be a benefit for his team, as he'll go probably 8 deep tonight, 3 off the bench for his Eagles. It's going to be pretty limited bench for Coach Koka as well. There's a turnover by the Raiders. Simbira comes out with it as he comes up, dribbles. Top of the key. And pass goes errant there to Connor Dahl. He's looking for an outlet. He finds Dowes, the sophomore, driving to the right. Goes up, no foul called. And the defensive board by Wendell. Passes it over to Gruba now, trying to set up the offense here. In their last meeting here at the Raider Dome, it did take a while for Enderlin to kind of take the lid off the basket and get their first bucket. Seeing if they can get on a little earlier here tonight. Put the pressure on the home team. So Wendell drives deep, goes to Bartholomew, right to Glarum, senior to senior. A little hard off the back of the iron. Rebound by Silling. And here come the Raiders. Bosch is setting up the offense here. Enderlin's right now going man for man. Silling goes up hard and gets 2 more. He's got 4 to start the night, and it's 4-0 Maple River. Wendell getting orders from Coach Kraft as they come across the half-court line. Dribbles to his left now. Gruba's there. Looking for Bartholomew on top. Simbura working in the paint right now, trying to get the ball there. There he is. Dow's guarding hard on him. Goes straight up, but gets some arm on that one. And that'll send Simbura to the line for 2. First team foul of the evening for the Raiders. And that one does go by way of Preston Dow's, the sophomore. First shot here by the lefty, Simbura. Rattles around a couple times and does not fall. And free throws will be important tonight for Enderlin. Coach Kraft did mention that in his pregame meeting with me, that you got to hit those free throws tonight, and you got to keep Silling off the free throw line as well. He says that's what kind of got them in their last meeting here in Tower City. So 0 for 2 from the line to start for Enderlin. Bosch looking to send it across court. Dahl setting up the left-handed 3, and it goes a little bit deep. Defensive board there by Simbura. And Simbura's been kind of in all the action already here tonight as he sends it over to Wendell. Wendell fakes a 3. Dahl kind of holds up there a little bit, and Bosch will knock that one out of bounds. Simbura inbounds here for Enderlin. Wearing all black here tonight with that orange shoulder top. 2-point basket there by Simbura. He gets his Eagles on the board. The classic black and orange from Enderlin. Maple River wearing all whites. Blue numbers here tonight. Red and blue down the side. Screen there by Silling. Dahl puts up about a free throw shot. Rattles around, does not go. Silling there with the offensive board. He goes back up, and he's going to go to the charity line. Silling playing with fire tonight. Showing a little extra emotion after that foul there. As that foul does go against Simbura, his third team foul. Nearly halfway through the first quarter here from the Raider Dome. First one goes a little long. And now Silling 0 for 2 from the charity stripe. And Coach Kraft going to send all of his, or not all of his reserves in, but 3 of them in there, as Orion Dargo, Preston Dawson, and Adrian Chamberlain all coming in. That goes sophomore, junior for the Eagles. Second one does fall for T. Silling. He's got all 5 here tonight so far for the Raiders. So the blueprint's pretty simple right now defensively. Stop Silling, but easier said than done, obviously, as he's almost averaging a triple or a double-double this year for the Raiders. Coming into this game with 15.6 points per game and 9.8 rebounds per game. So a strong showing tonight. He could have a double-double on the year. Wendell drives in, Pass goes a little bit errant there as Chamberlain has it in the corner and has to put up a shot. That one's tipped, and they're going to go with a shot clock violation here. And the ball will now go to Maple River. As Wisniewski got a hand on that one as Adargo had to put up the desperation shot as time was expiring on the 35-second shot clock. 3:55 here to play in the first quarter. So Maple River brings it up. Carter Bosch drives to the left side, almost loses his footing, finds Wisniewski here. Silling goes up to the top, sends it over to Dowse, looking for this pick and roll there, and to no avail yet. Tries to go into Wisniewski, but it's tipped by Enderlin. Turnover, Maple River. Simbura's going to take it at the top here. Chamberlain's going to send the screen to his left. Simbura goes all the way in, puts up a tough two. That was contested the whole way, but he says, not a problem, I'll take it. He's got all 4 points here for Enderlin. So far it's the Silling-Simbura show in the first quarter. Dowse sends it over to Wisniewski, over to Dahl. Dahl looks quickly, gets it over to Silling. Bosch showing up on the right side, doesn't go to him. Little push off there by Adargo, no call. And Silling comes up with it now, loose ball, and they're going to start with a fresh 35 here. Bosch drives in, and they're going to get a foul there. This one's going to be against Preston Dawson, and that'll be their 4th team foul of the evening. Carson Gruba checking back in. You're going to give Anthony Wendell a little breather. Maple River will take it from under their own basket. They go quickly to Silling. He goes up, draws the foul on the pump fake, and he's going back to the line for 2 more. That is now the 5th team foul on Enderlin. That one going against Ryan Adargo, the sophomore, his first of the evening. Silling sinks the first, now sitting at 50% from the charity stripe, 2 for 4. He's got 6. See if he can make it 7 for Maple River. And he does. And if my math serves me right here, he's got all 7 for Maple River. Quick 3 pulled here by Enderlin. No good. That one's going to go out of bounds and stay with Enderlin. Preston Dawson trying to catch them sleeping there a little bit with the quick 3-point attempt. As Blake Thur checks in, the sophomore for Maple River, giving Preston Dowse a breather. Pass comes out to the top there as Gruba has it now, gives it back to Dawson. Looking for an outlet, but to no avail. Carter Bosch with those sneaky hands steals it, goes all the way, and he gets the first 2 of the night. Saying this can't be all T. Silling here tonight. And that one goes out of bounds, staying with Enderlin here. Ball comes into Simbura now. As a soft press here by Maple River to kind of just keep the pressure on. Gruba from the corner, long 3, no good. Silling there with the rebound, trying to push it here quickly, but a little too quick as it's off Wisniewski's fingertips, out of bounds. Turnover, Maple River. This broadcast of this tournament game has been authorized by special arrangement with the Board of Directors of the North Dakota High School Activities Association. As we have opening District 1 round here, the play-in game. Winner meeting Sargent Central, the number 1 seed from the district. And they're going to call an offensive foul here against Enderlin, which will give the ball back to Maple River. Coach Kraft just asking for a quick explanation there as to why Orion Adargo got called for that offensive foul, his second now of the evening. As we approach the 90-second mark here of the first quarter, Bosch drives, then sends it out. Thur can't handle it. Ball's on the ground. Chamberlain's there right now, and they're going to get a timeout with Calvin Kraft. 30-second timeout. We'll take a quick one here as well from Tower City. Welcome back to Tower City here, where your Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard reads Maple River 9, Enderlin 4. So we approach the 90-second mark here for the first quarter. Coach Kraft calling that timeout basically to just save the possession as bodies were flying everywhere trying to get that loose ball. Top of the key now here for Adargo. He's pressured nicely by Wisniewski, passes it out to Gruba, pump fakes, Bosch all over him. Tries to go up and under, and he's going to draw the foul here from Maple River. We'll see if that was against Thur or Bosch. They're going to give that one to Bosch, his first personal of the evening, second team foul, which sends Gruba to the line for the first time tonight. First one goes up here by Gruba. A little bit long. As Aiden Glaram's going to check back in for Enderlin. And free throws will be a big factor here tonight for both teams. Make or miss. Preferably make by both coaches. Second one's up and goes a little bit short. Silling finds it, recovers it, and now he's going to decide to take it up here himself. And they come from behind. That's Gruba pickpocketing Silling. And Gruba's trying to go coast to coast here. Decides to pull up the brakes a little bit. Dawson open for three. Nobody there to guard him. He banks it in and gets his first bucket of the night, and it's a big one. And just like that, it's 9-7 here in the closing seconds of the first quarter. Bosch has it at the top of the key. Sends it over to Wisniewski. Dahl on the left side. Thought about the three. Decides not to. Wisniewski's going to drive. Pulls up for about a 10-footer. Good. Sophomore's on the board for the first time here tonight. Brings that lead back to 4 here for Maple River. As Wendell zigs and zags trying to go in all the way, and they're going to go offensive foul on Wendell. Connor Dahl had his feet planted. And Wendell's going to pick up his second here tonight on that offensive foul as Sambura checks in for the aforementioned Wendell. Shot clock's off here with 30 seconds to go. So Maple River will most likely elect to take the last shot here. Probably give themselves about 8 to 10 seconds to set up their offense here, look for the best shot possible. Dahl brings it up to the top of the key, setting it up now as Bosch will spearhead it from here. Gruba on him, gets the count going. 10 seconds now on the clock. Bosch drives in, they're going to get the foul here. And that one's going to go against, didn't see the number actually. Oh, excuse me, that was an offensive foul. And that does go against Carter Bosch, his second. I saw 30 go up in terms of the ref's fingers, but I was looking for a black 30. Turns out it was a white 30. So Carter Bosch goes to the bench here with those two fouls. Last second shot here by Sambura. It's not going to fall. And your Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard here after one quarter reads Maple River 11, Enderlin 6.
Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow, with locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsboro, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, Harvey, Medina, and Red Lake Falls. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay, so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
In 1950, Dickey Rural Telephone was the first in the state to offer telephone service to its members.
When I come on board, it was just telephone, and it's not telephone no more, it's internet. Once we got that in place, America grew.
We're providing the connection that connects everybody to the world, and without it, we'd just be out here on the prairie. Everybody would forget about us. Pretty proud to be a part of DRN Ready Tech.
As we welcome you back here into the Raider Dome tonight, where the score has been adjusted. It's now 11-7. They did miss that. They called that three-pointer a two-pointer earlier, but it was indeed a three-pointer by Chamberlain. As Enderlin's trying to set it up here, Bartholomew goes into the key, drives a hard two and gets it. His first two of the night. And just like that, it's a one-possession game here again for Maple River. Dahl looking to set it up. He sends it to Dowes, but that was read nicely by Sambura as he tips it out of bounds near the Maple River fan base there, the student section. As Preston Dowes looks to inbound it here. Gets it into Dahl. He's going to send it over to Wisniewski. Drives in. has a clear path and gets fouled along the way. And he'll go to the line for 2 for Maple River. And that is Wendell's 3rd personal foul now, so quickly a sub coming in for the senior for Coach Kraft. First one by Wisniewski does not fall. Second one up here by Wisniewski. Rattles around but finds its home. His first points of the night. Making it 12-9 Maple River. As Sambura brings it up. Gets trapped there and then pickpocketed by Dowes. Sends it over to Wisniewski. He goes up for a hard 2 on the left side and falls. And just like that, Wisniewski's got a quick 3 here for Maple River. Sambura feeling the pressure here a little bit by Dowes. As he gets pickpocketed this time. No, a little too close there by Maple River. Caught him on the arm, and that's going to bring a foul. And that one does go to Dowes, his 2nd personal. First team foul here of the quarter. As the inbounds comes in to Sambura. Gets it over here now to Dawson. Dawson looks into Bartholome. He's got 2 already this quarter. That one tips out of bounds. Off of Bartholome, going back to Maple River. Inbounds comes in here now for Connor Dahl. As he sets it up towards the right side here for Maple River. Comes right up to the 3-point line. Maybe thought about it for a second as he sends it over now to Dowes. Dowes is going to go up and under. Getting nothing but air on that one. And a foul quickly by Dowes. And that's his 3rd, which will bring in Carter Bosch now for Maple River. Coach Coca wants the press on now, so they're going to bring 2 guys up to the front here, kind of a 2-2-1 press, it looks like. And we'll see what Enderlin can do to try to break it. Sambura back over to Glarum. They got Dawson open here in the corner. They find now Gruba driving all the way. A lot of contact, but all inadvertent, they're going to say. As Bosch gets that rebound, sends it over to Dahl. He spins, sends one up. Hard 2, but good. His first 2 of the night. As the senior etches his points in the board, or in the book. Sambura bringing it up here now. Bouncing around a little bit too much. Now they're going to send it over to Bosch. He's looking up like a Hail Mary over to the left side, bouncing all the way around. And they're going to go ball to Enderlin. Last touched by Carter Bosch, junior for Maple River. They go Sambura to Glarum, back to Glarum. And now travel by Sambura will bring the ball underneath for Maple River. As they look to inbound here from underneath the basket. Bosch is the inbounder. Gets it to Silling. He looks to drive. Tipped away from him, so he says, I'll get it back out to the key, and let's reset. Plenty of time on the shot clock for them to set up an offensive play or 2 here. Silling wants it. He's back in. Glarum guarding him straight up. Goes up for a hard 2, a little too long. Rebounded by Sambura. As he brings it up the left side, our right. Bartholome has it here. Hands it off to Gruba. Sophomore brings it up to the top of the key. Guarded closely by Bosch. Gruba decides to drive. Contested 2. A little bit too long. Couple Eagles there. They kind of inadvertently tip it out of each other's hands, and it goes back to Maple River. Bosch trying to go coast to coast. Finds Wisniewski. He goes up for a hard 2. No good. And there's a foul drawn by the junior T. Silling, so he's going back to the line here to shoot 2. And as we have the 2 free throws with our technological issues here tonight, we'd like to thank the Empire Sports Complex for bringing us the starting lineups earlier here tonight. They're calling all sports fanatics. It's time to unleash your inner athlete at Fargo's Empire Sports Complex. From open gym sessions to personalized one-on-one coaching, you'll find everything you need to get your game on. Don't wait any longer. Head on over to empirefargo.org and start your sports journey today. First one there by T. Silling falls through. Goes back for another one. That's up and good. As his free throw percentage continues to improve here tonight. After starting 0 for 2, he's hit his last 5. Another turnover here on the far side. Connor Dahl goes up for 2, and he is fouled. And that one's going to go here against Aiden Glarum, his 2nd of the evening. And Dahl goes to the line for the first time here tonight. The lefty puts up the first one from the charity stripe. Nothing but net. Connor this year, the best free throw shooter on Maple River at 83% coming into tonight's game. Averages about 7 points a game, 3.5 rebounds. Offensive rebound by Maple River does not fall as they go 1 for 2 from the charity stripe. But they've extended their lead to 10 here in the second quarter. As Gruba has it at the top of the key, sends it over to Glarum. Dawson's going to put it under to Adargo. He goes up for a hard two, does, and get it. And now Bosch, in the blink of an eye, goes from one side to the other. Contested shot, and that's going to go out of bounds and stay with Maple River. If you don't watch Bosch carefully, he's going to be in 2 different positions at one time with his speed and ball control. Looking to inbound it now as Dahl will take it, sends it over to the sophomore Thur. Now Bosch has it at the top. Has kind of been the unofficial ringleader of this offense for the last few years for Coach Koka. Dahl fakes a 3, gets his man up in the air. Now he's going to put up a contested 2, a little too hard. Silling is there with the offensive rebound, goes up and doesn't get it to fall. Rebound to Dargo. He'll see what Enderlin can do with it here with 4:27 to go in the first half. Sambura drives it all the way in. Tough shot there, doesn't fall. And some action here at the end. That's going to go off of Silling last, and it'll stay with Enderlin. A lot of contact into the padding here on the far line, or the near line here for us. Officials decide to talk it over, and they agree. Let's stay here. Sambura will inbound for Enderlin, and they give it to Glarum. He quickly goes right to the post there, and is pickpocketed by Silling for a turnover by Enderlin. Wisniewski has it here. Silling going to drive, double coverage, and they're going to call a foul against Enderlin. And we'll see that one is going to go against Aiden Glarum, his 3rd personal now. And all of a sudden, foul trouble starting to kind of creep in for both teams here. And it's not that we've had a ton of fouls, but a couple guys have been hit with a few early. As right now Preston Dow is sitting on the bench for Maple River. He's got 3. Carter Bosch, the point guard for Maple River, has got 2. As T. Silling rattles home that one, he goes 2 for 2 from the line that time. Over on the other side right now, Wendell's got 3. Glarum just picked up his 3rd. You got Adargo and Dawson with 2 each. So foul trouble could be an issue here in the second half for both teams. Turnover on Enderlin, trying to get a quick 2 there by Maple River as that one doesn't fall. Thur had it but bobbles it and tries to get a bounce pass in, but it does not fall. Bosch goes underneath, sent it to Dahl in the corner for 3, a long 3, no good. Wisniewski tries to do the old quick putback, doesn't go, but we got a fresh 35 for Maple River. Koka says, let's set up a play here. Bosch looks to drive in, nothing there. Wisniewski has it. A bullet pass there from Bosch. Kind of the old Brett Favre type pass. Thur's going to put up his first shot of the night. A 3-pointer doesn't fall, but a long rebound to Wisniewski. And Wisniewski looking, he drove, looked to an outlet pass, but no one there. And now a quick foul by Maple River. Or excuse me, a timeout by Maple River. And we'll take one here as well with 3:05 left in the first half.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
As we welcome you back here into the Raider Dome, as we mentioned in the Irie pregame show, the final varsity game ever here in the Raider Dome, as the athletic program will shift about 90 feet southeast of here as the new complex is being built. They will still use this complex here for various practices and junior high games, elementary games. But as we said in the pregame show, a lot of opposing coaches might not, shed a tear seeing this place go. It's definitely had a home field advantage or home court advantage for volleyball and basketball throughout the years here for Maple River. As Enderlin looking to get past the half-court line to avoid a 10-second penalty there. They do, and they're going to call a quick hip check foul on Carter Bosch, and that's his third personal now, team's third. And that's going to get the sophomore Damian Norrie up off the bench here for the Raiders. As Enderlin looks to inbound here. Wendell's got it, looking for somebody. Finds a Dargo, quick shot goes up, rattles around, no good. Sambura is going to get the offensive rebound and draws a foul by doing so. They're going to say that was before the shot. So underneath, and Damian Norrie quickly picks up his first personal here of the evening. As Wendell sends it in, Chamberlain's got it. To the top now for a Dargo. He puts up a three. A little hard, no good. Silling with the rebound. He finds Connor Dahl now as the lefty's going to bring it up here for Maple River. Blake Thur has it on the right side. Damian Norrie's got the top of the key now. Sends it over to Connor Dahl. Looking for somebody. There's Wisniewski as he passes it over to a fellow sophomore there. Thur back to Wisniewski. Thur's going to drive in. Says not yet. Silling then decides to drive in here. He puts up a tough two. A little bit hard. Goes off the back of the iron. And Enderlin's got it. As we approach the 2-minute mark here of the first half. Glaram's going to drive it in, gets around Silling, but can't finish. And the rebound there by Dahl. As now Thur's got it on the right side, back to Dahl. He drives in, finds a host of Eagles there, but he still gets the two to fall. And now it's 23-9 in favor of Maple River. And they're going to go offensive foul against Enderlin, right about half court there. Calvin Kraft is going to have to bring in Carson Gruba. As that foul did go against, actually not sure who they gave that one on. I believe they said actually it was just out of bounds. So a minute 37 here left to go in the first half. Silling drives it in. A little too hard, but Wisniewski's there. He's met with a blocked shot. Enderlin in the corner gets it. And then a quick foul against Wendell. That'll be Norrie's second. And that will send Wendell to the line to shoot two. As right now, he'll try to match the Eagles' total for this quarter, as they've only scored 2 points, and that was by Bartholomew early on in the first quarter. Kind of on a bit of a dry streak here. The Eagles are. Wendell, the senior, puts up his first of two. That one does not fall. Enderlin looking for their first free throw of the night, actually, to fall. Right now sitting at 0 for 5. And that one doesn't go in either. And they're going to call a lane violation there as T. Silling stepped in a little too early. So another shot here for Enderlin to kind of get that monkey off the back here and get the free throws, or get a free throw. See if third time's the charm here. That one's a little short. But Wendell gets his own rebound, then sends it off of a foot, but Maple River is able to recover it. As Dahl sends it over to Thur, goes to the middle there with Silling. Silling finds Norrie in the corner, over to Dahl. Top of the key, a little bit too far, and Thur can't handle it. That'll give Enderlin the ball back with 1:08 to go here on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. DHBankND.com. Wendell looking for an inbounds here. He finds Gruba as Dawson was in the vicinity as well. Gets it over to Dawson. Looking inside where Sambira's at. Definitely trying to set him up. He's going to go straight up. Norrie trying to avoid his third foul of the quarter, and he does. That one's tipped out of bounds, staying with the Eagles here on our near side. Wendell's going to inbound it here for Enderlin. He finds Dawson around the screen. Long three for Dawson, a little short. And Maple River cannot handle the rebound as it was about to go out of bounds. Gruba going to look to Glarum into Wendell, and now back out to Gruba. That one's going to go a little bit long for Enderlin, but they get the offensive board. And if there's one thing we know about Coach Koka, he does not like giving teams second and even third chances on those offensive rebounds. That basket does fall for Enderlin. They've now doubled their point total here in the second quarter, and maybe a little momentum going into half number 2. And speaking of momentum, Maple River cannot handle that one. Another turnover, and you could argue a lot of unforced errors here for Maple River in this first half. That last one got a stomp of the foot from Coach Koka. As the shot clock is off here for the last play of this first half. See if Enderlin can bring even a little more momentum into the locker room. Simbura goes up, contested nicely, and they're going to go the other way. I believe they called a foul there. And we'll see who they called this one on. And that will end up sending one of the Raiders to the line with this year's rule. That'll send Blake Thor to the line. That was Jake Simbura. They're getting the foul on there, his second. And Blake Thor seeing if he could find his first points of the night here, shooting 2. Both teams are in the bonus here with 4 seconds left, so no silly fouls. Both coaches are probably saying you don't want to give any extra shots away here from the free throw line. First one goes halfway down and rattles out for Blake Thor. Thor and Wisniewski all year have been kind of battling with that 5-6 spot, you know, 5th man, 5th starter, 6th guy. Both have bright futures ahead of them here. Gruba, last second shot goes up and a little bit off the side of the backboard. And that's how we'll end our first half. Your Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard reads after one half, Maple River 24, Enderlin 11.
Triple E Incorporated in Page is cheering on the Raiders as they compete on and off the court and field. They put in the effort to build a team with trust, experience, and the ability to accomplish their goals. The team at Triple E Incorporated is built the same way, with knowledge and experience, with timeliness and efficiency. For your next non-residential building project, go online to eeeinc.com or stop by the office in Page for more information. Make your next project a winner with the team at Triple E Incorporated in Page.
Emery Vistos Implement has been family-owned and operated since 1935, located in Oaks, North Dakota. They sell CarQuest automotive parts and numerous lines of agriculture parts. Plus, in their new garden center, you'll be sure to find grilling and canning supplies. And you'll have to stop by and check out their new Ariete, Cinch, and Crew Girl clothing selection. At Emery Vistos Implement, anything you need is under one roof. Stop in just south of Oaks on Highway 1 or give them a call at 701-742-2167. They'll be sure to have what you need. Say goodbye to boring birthday parties and corporate events and say hello to a supercharged celebration at the Empire Sports Complex in Fargo with their epic bounce houses that's guaranteed to have your guests jumping for joy at the Empire Sports Complex. Their bounce houses are the ultimate party starter, but don't wait too long to book. Go online now to empirefargo.org. That's empirefargo.org or call 701-318-4161 for your next birthday party or corporate event. The Empire Sports Complex in Fargo.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
For a top-notch car wash experience, head to Fast Lane Car Wash, situated next to the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo. They treat every vehicle with the same respect and care as their own, ensuring that your car is in good hands from pre-wash preparation to hand-dry finish. Check out the Fast Lane Car Wash on the west side of the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo and spruce up your ride with interior detailing, buff, and wax at the Fast Lane with Thomas, weekdays from 9 to 2. Call 701-799-8226 to schedule an appointment.
Geothermal Solutions is your full-service contractor for geothermal heating and cooling. By putting in geothermal, you will have superior comfort and dependability while saving you money. Geothermal Solutions handles commercial and residential. Geothermal Solutions is located at 311 Main Avenue South in Hankinson. Give Eric and Bob a call at 701-242-7252. That's Geothermal Solutions in Hankinson for all your geothermal heating and cooling needs.
There's more at 104. Hillsborough, North Dakota has everything you want in a hometown. Business opportunities, great jobs, and a top-notch school. Shovel-ready lots for your next idea. Great jobs in manufacturing, healthcare, and agriculture. An excellent education for your kids with small class sizes and lots of school spirit. Plus easy access to I-29 and the conveniences of North Dakota's largest cities. Build your future in Hillsborough and see why there's more at 104.
Hometown Community Bank serves both the Hope Page and Maple Valley school districts. If you're interested in an ag loan, real estate, consumer, or commercial loan, Hometown Community Bank can serve you. Give Dwight a call at either branch location in Page or Fingal. Ask Janine about the competitive certificates of deposit or money market rates. Hometown Community Bank is a community bank and proud of the communities they serve, and they wish the best of luck to the Maple River Raiders for many years moving forward with the co-op. Hometown Community Bank is a member of the FDIC.
Farmers, are you expanding, upgrading, or want to automate? Visit with the experienced staff at Hope Electric to learn about the latest electrical systems and the newest technologies that they have developed to make your operation more efficient. Get a custom system in place with features like iPad truck loading and remote view grain storage, touchscreen controls, hazard monitoring systems, and wireless cellular cameras to protect your assets. Hope Electric, serving the agricultural and commercial industry since 1978. Visit hopeelectric.com or call 701-945-2460.
Lakes Community Co-op takes pride in providing complete customer satisfaction as they serve their local communities with the necessary products and services for farms, businesses, and individuals. Energy solutions, feed, milk, C-stores, meat market, motel, car wash, HVAC, natural gas. Visit your neighborhood Lakes Community Co-op location for them to meet your needs or learn more at lakescommunitycoop.com.
Welcome back to halftime here from the Raider Dome tonight, as this play-in game will determine who goes to take on the number 1 seed, Sargent County, in the opening round of the District 1 tournament. Looking at some of the totals here in the first half, it was probably more of a story of fouls than it was points. But looking at Enderlin, came out of the gate with 7 to start, and I believe that was a 4-point deficit at that point. It was 11-7. And looking at their totals right now, a little bit slower second quarter for the Eagles as foul trouble started to really set in for Coach Kraft and his Eagles. Jacob Sambura is sitting at 4 points right now. Brandon Bartholome got 2. Preston Dawson, the sophomore, with 2 in that second quarter as well. And Aiden Chamberlain in the first quarter hitting a 3-pointer. Looking over on the Maple River side, a lot of free throw attempts by Maple River. They're currently sitting about 50% for that, maybe a little bit higher from the charity stripe. But T. Silling leading the way with 11 points. He had 7 in the first quarter and then got 4 free throws there in the second quarter. Carter Bosch with 2 points right now, as he's got a little bit of foul trouble to deal with here in the second half, sitting with 3. Connor Dahl, the senior, sitting at 5 points right now, 2 buckets and a free throw. And Colby Wisniewski sitting with 5 points, the sophomore for Maple River. So we'll take a quick break here. We'll look at the second half starting lineups for both teams as we look to conclude this play-in game here tonight from Tower City.
Milner Grain understands that agriculture is your livelihood, and we're committed to providing you with the highest quality of services to meet your farming needs. Milner Grain has a passion for our community and the farmers we serve. Milner Grain is locally owned and operated, plus has extended harvest hours. When you're looking for a partner in the field, look to Milner Grain. Call 701-427-5284 or check out Milner Grain's app with current up-to-date prices. Milner Grain is here to help you and your farm grow. Hungry and on the road, Petro Stopping Center in Fargo has got your back. With an impressive lineup of goodies including Popeye's Chicken, Charlie's Cheesesteaks, Cinnabon, Papa John's, and a mouth-watering full-sized restaurant, the Dolly Down Grill, you'll be spoiled for choice. Whether you're a quick pit stopper or looking to settle in for a while, Petro Stopping Center's Fargo location has got you covered 24/7 every day of the week. Cruise on over to their spot just off 45th Street and I-94 and indulge in a feast fit for the road warrior in you.
We finally switched to streaming TV, and we saved big without losing out on our favorites. I was worried that I was going to miss out on college and pro sports. But the truth is, you don't need cable to watch sports. And with streaming, everyone wins. Wife still gets her favorite shows, the kids get the best movies, and as a family, we get to watch our favorite team. I mean, my favorite team.
Cut cable and switch to streaming services to watch exactly what you're paying for. ReadyTech Fiber, a greater experience.
As we come out of halftime here from Tower City tonight, we'll look at I guess you could call them the starting lineups here for the second half, assuming that both coaches go with their original starters. For Enderlin, the foul trouble is going to be the big key here. So looking at the Empire Sport Complex starting lineups, or second half starting lineups here from Tower City, it goes Wendell, Gruba, Bartholomew, Glarum, and Simbira. And for Maple River, it goes Thur, Bosch, Dahl, Wisniewski, and Silling. Looking to throw an unforgettable birthday bash, look no further than the Empire Sports Complex. Their bounce house is the ultimate party starter, sure to make your celebration the talk of the town. But hurry, spots are filling up faster than a cupcake tray at a kid's party. Head to empirefargo.org. Second half gets underway here, and 10 seconds in, we have a kickball. As Coca goes junior, sophomore, senior here to start. A little bit different than his opening lineup with some foul trouble to deal with as Thur's three goes long, rebounded by Simbira as he looks to set up the offense. Thur did not start but has gotten ample playing time here with foul trouble being an issue for Coach Coca. Specifically, Preston Dowes and Carter Bosch both sitting with three as Simbira drives in, puts up the lefty floater, no good. Silling comes down with the rebound as Bosch sets up the offense here for Maple River. Looking inside, he's got Silling there as he gives it over to Thur instead. Dahl in the corner, he likes that spot. Long three, doesn't fall. Defensive rebound, I should say, by Glarum, and they're going to call a jump ball as Silling and Glarum both had it. Possession arrow does go with Enderlin as the Raiders look to set up a press here now against the Eagles. Inbounds comes to Glarum as now Wendell brings it up the right side. Gruba in the middle, and the press is now broken. Thur on the right side. They're setting up some defense. That pass goes errant. Official looking for a little help on that one on the far side, and they're going to say no touch. Goes to the Raiders. Turnovers and free throws, a big part of this game here tonight for both teams. A lot of unforced errors coming both ways. A lot of passes just kind of finding the wall right now, or fans instead of people wearing the jerseys. As Bosch goes to the top of the key, now he sets it up to Thur. Thur not afraid to take that shot. Long three, good. And Blake Thur finds his first bucket of the night, and it's a big one. And he's always a threat from three-point range for Maple River. There's going to be a foul against T. Silling. Got there a little late. Bad news for Maple River, there's a foul. Good news is it's T. Silling's first. Every time there's a foul called, these coaches are going to gulp a little bit here with the foul trouble that we saw in the first half. As Wendell takes it here, it's like a 2-1-2 zone showing up right now for Maple River. Glarum turns around, puts up a free throw jumper, and it is good. Banking it in. And Glarum actually gets his first points of the night right there. See if he can turn it on here in the second half for Enderlin. Dahl in the corner, thought about it. Decides to send it back to the top where Wisniewski's at. He gets it over to Dahl. Silling here on our near side. Puts up a long two. Too long. Thur all the way there to find the offensive rebound. and they're going to call a timeout by Maple River. 30-second timeout, and we'll call this a Bank North timeout here tonight. At Bank North, they take community to heart, helping their customers achieve their financial goals while supporting and improving the great rural communities we serve. They're more than just a bank. Bank North is a community partner that you can always count on. It's values-based banking. To learn more, visit ibanknorth.com, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. Coming out of that Bank North timeout, Coach Koka did not like the way his offense was zipping around there. He said, let's take this to calm down a little bit, set up a play we like underneath, and see if we can get another quick basket here. Try to extend their lead. Pass comes in from Thur to Bosch. He got 10 seconds left on the shot clock here as they send it to Dahl. Shot clock now down to 7. Got to get it to Wisniewski. They got to get it up quick. That'll be Thur. That's where he was at last time. This time it doesn't fall. And the rebound by Glarum as Enderlin will take it now to the far side. Wendell brings it up the middle. Thur, for being a sophomore, not afraid to shoot that three-point ball. Coach Koka's got to like to see that from his younger players. Glarum, speaking of three-pointer, sends one up and in. And Aiden Glarum, like in the third quarter right now, he's got all 5 to start this quarter for the Eagles. As Bosch takes it up, looks to Thur. Thur takes a couple dribbles, sends it back over to Bosch. Dahl from the corner finds Wisniewski at the top of the paint there. Thur from that exact same spot again doesn't go. He's 1 for 3 from that spot. Wisniewski with a hard-fought rebound there as Silling goes up and in. He's going to go up and get the basket, and maybe the old-school three-point play here as Gruba's going to draw that foul. And once again, good news is that's Gruba's first personal. First team foul here for the Eagles here in the third quarter. Free throws up and good. And as we said pregame, Coach Kraft does not want T. Silling getting his points from the free throw line. He wants them to be hard-earned, and they have been tonight, hard-earned. Gruba puts up a 2. That goes up on the side of the backboard. Tries to pickpocket Bosch. Easier said than done as they finds Dahl in the corner. Lefty goes up for 3, a little bit short. And now Gruba's got it. And I'm getting tired just watching these point guards go back and forth. And Gruba goes coast to coast for 2. His first 2 of the night. Brings it to 30-18 right now. As the pass comes into Silling, he finds Dahl in the corner. If Dahl's hot tonight, he probably takes that 3. Bosch will take this 3. That doesn't go in. But Thur with a little rebound in the paint. Glarum comes down with it as that one does not fall for Maple River. Esambura is going to bring it up the left side now. Kraft looking to bring his 3 subs in. Give his guys a little breather here while trying to, if not maintain this score, try to shrink the deficit down even more. Wendell goes up trying to draw the foul, but does not get one. He is slow to get up as this pass comes into Silling. He puts it up and good. And we're going to have a medical timeout here quick to check on Wendell. And as they check on their senior, we'll step away.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
As we come back to the Raider Dome here with 3:40 to go in the third quarter. Enderlin with an errant pass there again. That's going to be over and back as Glarum gets to it before Wisniewski. So a turnover there by Enderlin coming out of that timeout. As Wendell goes to the bench for a little bit to gain a breather there. Took quite the fall on that far side. Bosch takes the inbound here from Thur. Now back to Thur. Dahl in the corner. Sending it back to Thur. Those are your 2 3-point threats right there for Maple River. Bosch trying to drive in. Met by a couple Eagles there. Thur's going to go up for 2. And they get a little hand contact there. And that's going to go up against Simbura. His 3rd tonight. Got a little too close to the hands on that one. Thur's going to go to the line for 2. Blake Thur, the sophomore, 0 for 2 tonight from the free throw line. First one goes up, a little bit long. On the year, Blake Thur usually an 82% free throw shooter, so kind of out of his character tonight to start 0 for 3. Puts this one up here now, and that one does find the hole. So the reverse announcer's jinx there, getting the monkey off the back for Blake Thur. As Adargo's going to take a quick three here, goes a little bit long, Silling with the rebound, quickly gets the outlet to Bosch. Bosch looking for maybe a quick basket from one of his guys underneath. Decides to slow it up there a little bit. Dahl in the corner, back to Silling. And Bosch is going to set up the offense now over to Thur on our left, their right. Dahl in the far corner. Finds Bosch now. Bosch going to try to drive. Contact there by, all ball we should say, by Chamberlain. Nice block by the 6'2 junior. Dawson's going to try his hand at the three. This time it falls, and he has got his 5th point of the night. First three-pointer tonight for Dawson. As Dahl's in the corner. Back to Thur now. Pass goes over to Bosch, top of the key. Sends it over now to Thur. Trying to get it to Silling inside. Bosch is going to take a long two here. And finds it nothing but net. His first basket since the first quarter. He's got 4. And the Raiders have a 14-point lead here with about 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Simbura, hard two. Glasses come off with that one. He's going to have to find him. Dahl bringing it up here. Finds Silling straight up. And can't get it to fall. Second attempt. And they're going to go foul before the shot goes up second time. And that's going to go against Adargo. His third personal, third team foul. As Maple River will inbound it here right in front of us. And we have a quick time or a quick whistle here. And now we're ready to get back to action. This time they find Silling. And long two, used all the glass on that one. And Silling's now got 7 in the quarter. He's been liking odd numbered quarters here tonight. As he had 7 in the first, now 7 here in the third. As Glarum drives in, and a swipe there by Silling. They're going to get him with the foul on that. That'll be his second of the evening. Actually, second of the quarter for T. Silling. As they send the senior Glarum to the line here to shoot 2. First one goes up and short. Glarum so far has got 5 this quarter and 5 on the night as Carson Gruba checks in for Enderlin. Puts up his second one. That one doesn't fall. Rebound by Connor Dahl. And here come the Raiders. Bosch looking inside to Silling. Silling wanted it, but Bosch says, not yet. He sends it over to Thur now. They've liked this corner here on offense tonight. In terms of setting up offense, here's Silling. That one goes a little bit long on the bounce pass, out of bounds, going back to Enderlin here with 1:21 to go in quarter number 3. Glarum inbounds it here to Simbura. As he looks to the bench for instructions. Thur on him tight. Screen there by Gruba. Sends a pass, and they were on the wrong page there. As Preston Dawson zigged. Simbura thought he would zag, and it goes out of bounds. Bosch brings it up here with just about a minute to go in the third quarter. Sends it over to Thur. Thur will take a 3. Uncontested. That one doesn't fall. So he's 1 for 4 on the quarter from the three-point line. There's about 30 seconds different here between, should say about 25 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Long 3 doesn't fall. Thur with the rebound there. So he got up and got it. Bosch going for a teardrop 2, no good. Connor Dahl now thought about a 3, decides not to take it here as only 2 seconds separate now the shot clock and game clock, so they will settle for a late shot possibly, and they're going to get Thur with it walking before he drains that 3. Took the NBA 3 on that one. Now the shot clock comes off here for the potential remainder, or for the potential last shot of quarter number 3. Simbura comes over tight near the Enderlin bench. Silling trying to reach in, maybe get a quick steal. Instead, Bosch gets that quick steal. He's going to go try to go coast to coast, and he does. Nothing but 2 there for Carter Bosch. His 4th of the quarter. He's got 6 on the evening. There's 5 seconds left here in quarter 3. Seeing if Simbira can put up a last second. He fumbles it a little bit, goes up and short. And that's how we'll end the 3rd quarter here from the Raider Dome. Raiders have an 18-point lead as we go into quarter 4.
Sargent Central Public School, helping others create themselves, things, and opportunities. It's home to a variety of wonderful opportunities, including a 24/7, 365 community wellness center, a 3rd through 12th grade smart lab, free pre-kindergarten, 1-to-1 student devices, and 12 weeks paid parental leave. For more information, please visit sargentcentral.org. Good luck, athletes, and good luck, Sargent County Bulldogs. Together is Central.
It's easy to see yourself here at Valley City State University, where faculty know your name and your dreams, where opportunities stretch as far as your aspirations and your interests drive your college experience. Here you'll find a community that supports you in every aspect of college life, and you'll leave ready to make a difference in the world. See yourself at VCSU. Schedule a tour today.
As we come back here to start the 4th quarter, you can see both student sections pretty full here tonight. I know Coach Hoots has got his majority of his team over there as they await their Region 1 basketball tournament coming up next week. They ended up taking 2nd place in the district tournament, losing in the championship to Sargent County. Connor Dahl puts up a jump fake there, tipped up in the air. Wisniewski comes down with it. Bosch putting up a rare 3 and does not fall, but Dahl in right place at the right time, finds Silling, takes 1 step in, he's going to get 2. And the Raiders start the quarter with, I guess you can call it a layup, but it was much more contested than that. As Wendell goes up, and he's going to get fouled. And they're going to say on the ground there, as Thur had his arm. And that will be Blake Thur's first personal of the evening. First team foul here in the 4th quarter. Once you get to 5 for team fouls in each quarter, a double bonus kicks in. There goes a shot there by Adargo, and he's fouled by Wisniewski, so he'll go to the line for 2. Looking for his first points of the night possibly here. And for Enderlin, still looking for their first free throw tonight to fall. See if Adargo can put that to bed here. First one rattles around. For Wisniewski, that's his first personal, so Thur and Wisniewski do have fouls to give here if it comes down to that. And that second one does fall for Adargo. So the first free throw of the night for Enderlin does fall here with 7:15 to go in the 4th quarter. And they're going to call a reach-in foul here against Enderlin. They're going to call that on Anthony Wendell. And just like that, he's got 4 fouls. As they bring Jake Simbura back in now. Coach Kraft does. Bosch setting up the offense here for Maple River. Sealing put up a 2-pointer here, no good. Simbura there with the rebound. Mentioned the Maple River girls, they will have the last game of the evening when the quarterfinals start at the Jamestown Civic Center next week. They will take on the number 3 seed from District 2, that's Linton HMB. The 2-1 seeds out of the District 1 and District 2 were Sargent County and Edgeley Cole Montpelier. Carter Bosch with a nice lay in there, as he's had a productive second half here for Maple River. Leads up to 21 now on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Advantage Maple River. Laren puts a 3 from the top of the key, no good. Bosch with the defensive rebound, and they're trying to slow him down as Gruba's there. Silling goes up once, goes up twice, and he's going to go for the old school 3 here. His 3rd time tonight trying the old school 3, as that basket does fall for the junior. And the offense does roll through him, especially in the paint for Maple River. He puts up the 3rd attempt, or the free throw attempt, no good. As Enderlin brings it up here, trying to chip away at that 23-point lead right now. Whoever loses tonight is done with this being a play-in game. The winner has a date with the number 1 seed, Sargent County. Wisniewski just picked up his second personal there with a hip check. And that does bring 3 team fouls there for Maple River. Keep an eye on that here as Glarum drives in, and he puts up at nothing but net there. And Coach Kraft wants a quick timeout, so we'll step away here from the Raider Dome here in the 4th quarter.
The dedicated staff at Weimer Auto provides service and repair on cars, tractors, and trucks. In addition to auto and truck service, Weimer Auto is a CarQuest auto parts dealer. Plus, check out their selection of Alto's lawnmowers or bring your Alto's lawnmower for service. Weimer Auto is also a fast sprayer dealer as they carry and sell sprayer parts and storage tanks. For shop hours specials or CarQuest auto products, go online to WeimerAuto.com. Weimer Auto, located at 500 Highway 13 West in Weimer.
We've got your back. Protecting homes, vehicles, businesses, crops, personal protections, and so much more. Our surface agents answer the phone with a kind of speed and detail that even the Secret Service would envy. Get protected. Get Irie Insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com for a free quote and consultation.
As we come back from that Bank North timeout, Maple River will inbound it from the far side here as Coach Kraft took that full timeout. Looking ahead here to the District 1 Boys Tournament, that will be played at Valley City State University. Carter Bosch, in the meanwhile, going coast to coast again, and he's going to get another 2 for Maple River. Sargent County awaiting the winner of this game as Gruba drives in, falls short, Silling with the rebound. Oaks and Weinmere will follow that game. There's a nice pass to Wisniewski. He's there for an easy 2. Oaks and Weinmere will follow that one. That's the 4-5 matchup. Hankinson, definitely a team to watch here moving into tournament play. They got the 2 seed. They'll take on Tri-State to start. And there's a 3-pointer by Jake Simbira. His first points since the first quarter. And that night will end in Valley City State with Barnes County North as they earn the 3 seed taking on Richland. Enderlin's lone district win this year was against Richland, as Dahl has it at the top of the key. Winner of this game will play the 3 o'clock game against Sargent County at VCSU. T. Silling goes up for a hard 2, a little bit too hard. Adargo with the rebound. And nice drive there by Carson Gruba. He doubles his total tonight for 4, but Wisniewski there, he goes in for 2, and he might make it 3 as he is fouled on our near side here. They're going to give that one to Gruba, his 3rd personal of the night. Preston Dow's coming back in. He's been in foul trouble since early in the 2nd quarter, so he's making his appearance. He did start tonight, as some subs are coming in here. Connor Dahl coming back in, going to give Blake Through a rest. Wisniewski, the 6-foot sophomore, has been playing about as much in the paint as T. Silling has tonight and has earned every point that he's gotten here. And his 3-point basket is good, or 3-point play is good. He's got 10 now on the evening, as the Raiders extend their lead here with about 4.5 to go in quarter 4. That ball is pickpocketed, ends up with Silling. He goes from left to right here, sends it on in, but Chamberlain sneaks up on that pass as they were trying to go to Wisniewski. And they're going to call a carry here on Gruba. But the last thing that Coach Kraft wanted to see there is kind of another one of those unenforced errors. As the Raiders will take the ball here now. Might slow up the offense a little bit. Try to drain some clock here with just over 4 minutes to go. Dahl sends a bounce pass over to Bosch. So they're trying to extend the offense here a little bit. Silling hanging out in the post, awaiting his chance here. They do a bounce pass over to Dow's. His first time touching the ball for a while. Shot by Connor Dahl goes wide. Rebounded by Chamberlain. As Gruba's going to send it in, and Bosch goes into the stands. It's like front row at SeaWorld there as Carter Bosch goes flying in there. Everybody's okay. Gruba's going to inbound it here to Dawson. Gives it right back to Gruba. So he dribbles with his left there. Wisniewski read that pass the whole way. He's going to slow it up. I think understanding the situation here. And Coach Koka gives him a round of applause for that. Smart basketball is what Koka is saying right there. Bounce pass does not go to Silling as it was tipped away by Bartholome. Sambura trying to drive in. He takes a long two here, comes up short. Couple Eagles there. Quick turnaround jumper there by Chamberlain falls. His first bucket since the first quarter. He's got 5 on the evening. Cutting the lead down to 21 now. As we approach the 3-minute mark here. Definitely trying to slow up the offense here. Take the clock down maybe to 15, 10 even. Silling's going to drive in, puts up the shot, goes a little long, and Chamberlain comes down with it for Enderlin. Sambura drives it up here now, sends it over to Gruba. Fakes a 3, gives it over to Dawson. Preston Dawson dribbling between his legs, and they're going to call a foul underneath here. And he's looking in T. Silling's way. Yep, and that will be on him. That'll be Silling's 3rd. Team's 4th. And some subs coming in here for both teams, actually. A couple seniors for Enderlin there with Anthony Wendell and Aiden Glarum. Blake Thur coming back in, the sophomore for Maple River. As Bartholome looks to send it in here for Enderlin. Bounce pass there, trying to get to Sambura. Blake Thur knocks it out of bounds. So if this score holds true here the rest of the way, Maple River will have that opening game, that opening tip-off at VCSU against the number 1 seed Sargent County. As Sambura finds the bottom of the hole there, his 2nd of the quarter. He's got 4 this quarter, 6 total tonight. Sargent County ranked in the state, as is Hankinson. Thor's going to put up a 3 here. Same spot he's been throwing from all night tonight. Hankinson, despite being the 2 seed right now in the district, actually ranked higher than Sargent County in the state polls, with Hankinson coming in at the 6th spot. Sargent County at 7. Nice turnaround jumper there by Glarum. Brings his total up to 9 for the night. Everybody right now chasing North Star at the Division B level here for boys. And speaking of up in that corner of the world, the Division B girls, Langdon area, Edmore Munich is the top seed there, with Mayport getting some votes as well, as they have the 2 seed. Both those teams earning number 1 seeds in their regions. Pull-up jumper there by Carter Bosch is good. He's got 6 in the quarter. Make it 12 on the night. He's got a dozen. As we approach the 1-minute mark now, Preston Dawson puts up a long 3, rattles around, doesn't quite fall in. T. Silling with the rebound. Gets the outlet there to Bosch, just to get over to the time stripe there. And you start to feel it now that both teams slowing down here. Stewart goes to the top. Maple River will definitely run this clock down as low as they can. We're under a minute here to go in quarter 4, and there's a foul by Anthony Wendell. That will be his 5th of the night. And that'll send the senior out. There's some subs coming in now for Coach Kraft. Ryan Adargo, Carson Gruba, and Aiden Chamberlain all coming in. As the seniors are coming off now for Calvin Kraft, as he wants to get a little standing ovation for his seniors who worked hard all year and over the last 4 years for this program. We'll do a quick timeout here by Coach Koch as he can get some subs in. It'll be a hockey shift here as we go 5 for 5. We got Gabe Bernston, James Butke, Kyle Palmer, Charlie McCullough, and Trapper Smith all coming in here. Get a little varsity time. Final 30 seconds of the game. Bernston takes it here on the corner. Gets it over to Kyle Palmer, sophomore. That one's tipped away from Trapper Smith, and here comes Gruba. Sophomore versus sophomore as Trapper Smith riding him there. Gruba gets it in, and they're going to call a foul there as well, and a chance for Gruba to go for 3 here. Gruba's had a quarter here. He's got 6 points in this quarter. 8 in the game, actually 8.5. As Trapper Smith picks up his first personal, their team's 5th here. And Gruba's free throw rattles around, no good. Putback does not fall there for Adargo. Chamberlain gets the offensive rebound. Preston Dawson tries to bring it in there, and Gabe Bernstein gets the steal. And the final 10 seconds here from Maple River will most likely see the clock wind down as Coach Koka tells him to pull on over. And Maple River will win this play-in game here tonight as the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard reads Maple River 54, Enderlin 37. As now Maple River has punched their ticket into the District 1 tournament where they will face the Sargent County Bulldogs. Fans, be sure to stick around tonight for the Petro Stopping Center post-game show, as well as the Enbridge Player of the Game and the RDK Enterprises Play of the Game.
Welcome to the Empire. We have open gym times and 2 full courts with 6 basketball hoops. Court rentals are available. You can even host your own tournaments. Memberships are available. The Emperor's Club. Hone your skills and improve your game. Basketball and volleyball training classes are available now. The Empire, Fargo's newest sports complex.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Manage what you can to overcome what you cannot. Farming is all about preparing your operation to be successful when given an opportunity. Invest a few minutes and bring in your seed meters to be reconditioned and calibrated. We have some room, so give us a call and we can help you overcome those simple obstacles. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime. Serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond, we are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsborough, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank, strong communities.
Anderson Seed Farms Incorporated is your local LG Seeds and Dairyland seed dealership. They offer the latest traits and genetics in both corn and soybeans along with alfalfa. Anderson Seed Farms is also a certified seed conditioning plant that grows, conditions, and sells Westbred spring wheat seed, which was the top-grown spring wheat in North Dakota last year. If you'd like to know more about these industry-leading products, contact Anderson Seed Farms in Foreman at 701-724-3601 or check out andersonseedfarms.com. You'll fall in love with carefree living when you move to Benedictine Mission Court in Ada. Sign a lease this month and get your 3rd month of rent free. Not only that, Benedictine will waive your community fee. That's a value of over $4,000. Benedictine Mission Court offers housekeeping, 3 meals a day, common areas, on-site spiritual care and worship services, and indoor access to Essentia Health Clinic Ada. Call today to schedule a tour, 218-784-5250. Benedictine Mission Court in Ada.
The Bison Booster Club, an organization that is rooted in their support of the activities within the Milner Public School District and the City of Milner. They pride themselves on their community involvement in local donations to area projects and sponsorships to help make their community a pleasant place to reside. If you have any questions or are interested in becoming a Booster Club member, you can check out the Bison Booster Club on Facebook or talk with any of the existing members. The Bison Booster Club, helping make their community a better place to live.
Hey growers, when working on your water management solutions, call Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. They are your water management contractor, helping you with tile drainage plans, service drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad 701-430-0182 to get your water problem solved. For more information, follow Chad's Excavating on Facebook. For tile drainage and service plans, call 701-430-0182. Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Crossroads Electric is committed to providing solutions for every customer. They know that each customer is different, which is why all of their services can be easily customized. Whether it is heating, ventilating, or air conditioning, let the team at Crossroads Electric take care of you from residential, commercial, or ag electric work. With offices in Milner and Lisbon, Crossroads Electric serves Sargent, Ransom, Richland, Dickey, and Lemoore counties. Call Crossroads Electric today for your professional-grade low-level coal monitor at 701-427-4328.
Fans, welcome back to our Petro Stopping Center post-game show. And in fact, we're going to go right into our Enbridge player of the game. That would be Colby Wisniewski. Colby, you've been kind of that sixth man coming into the starting role here late in the year. All of a sudden now you're looking at 10 points. You've been averaging 2.2 a game. You know, how can you account this, or how can you give credit to your team for how you did tonight?
Well, we've been working really hard at practice and looking to get backside cuts, to get open layups, and definitely pushing in transition.
So a lot of points have been scored underneath here tonight. Most of them typically go to T. Silling, the junior, right? So, you know, you've been watching his game now for a few years. How has that affected your game as you started to come into the starting role?
It's teaching me to be a lot more strong and a lot more confident when I'm down there. And I'm learning a lot of post moves and how to read double teams and stuff like that.
I saw you think about a couple threes tonight, but when you're a forward, coach isn't going to like that.
No, absolutely not.
But I got to give credit where credit is due. I've watched Coach Koka coach for a long time now, and when he gives you this, that means you did something very smart, and that was the fourth quarter. There's a little bit of time left in the game. You come charging down, and all of a sudden you put on the brakes, and Coach Koka looked like he wanted to run across the court and hug you. So very smart IQ, you know, for being a sophomore, kind of in that new role right now. So when you look now forward into tournament time, what's your guys' goal here moving into that Sargent County matchup?
Definitely to keep working hard and get inside touches as much as we can, and if we don't get those, hopefully hit some outside shots.
And you know what? Just because they're the one seed doesn't mean anything can happen. That's why we play the game, right? You guys have played them this year already, but anything can happen at tournament time, okay? I know you guys got a couple of extra nights of sleep coming up, so you earned it. Enjoy the weekend, and we'll see you next week.
All right, thank you.
Yep, that's Colby Wisniewski, the sophomore for Maple River, ending tonight with 10 points and a bunch of boards. We'll be back here with our RDK Enterprises play of the game, as well as some comments from Coach Jay Koka.
Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow, with locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsborough, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, Harvey, Medina, and Red Lake Falls. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay, so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
In 1950, Dickey Rural Telephone was the first in the state to offer telephone service to its members.
When I come on board, it was just telephone, and it's not telephone no more, it's internet. Once we got that in place, America grew.
We're providing the connection that connects everybody to the world, and without it, we'd just be out here on the prairie. Everybody would forget about us. Pretty proud to be a part of DRN Ready Tech.
As we come back to our Petro Stopping Serve post-game show, we have the winning coach here tonight of the play-in game for District 1, Coach Jay Koka. Coach, before we talk about the Raider Dome, let's just kind of reflect on that game here tonight. You had a lot of points being scored from your forwards here tonight. What can you say about T. Silling and Colby Wisniewski in the paint?
Well, obviously, we told them we want to go inside out. That's what we want to do. We, shooting lower percentage shots from the outside isn't always a great idea, especially for us at times. But we want post touches. Post touches don't always lead to post points, but tonight they did, and we need that.
So as we look forward here to the RDK Enterprise Player of the Game, in Hillsborough and Drayton. For precision planning updates, information, and questions, contact RDK Enterprises in Hillsborough and Drayton. That's 701-636-2119, or visit plannerdoc.com, here to help you. We look at, probably not a single play tonight, but definitely a lot of three-point attempts, not the new school way, the old school way. T. Silling must have had 4 times where he got the and one. We saw a couple there, I think, with Colby and Blake. What can you talk about the aggressiveness there from your team tonight?
We talked about that throughout the week and in the locker room before that. Obviously, our defense is going to lead to our offense, and some of those came in transition. Us attacking, after a turnover or a missed shot. So us just going in transition was huge, and obviously we want to be going strong to the hoop and finishing at all times. So that's a positive for us. We want to continue to get points like that.
So now we got to talk a little history here. At halftime, boys basketball alumni came out, and there was a lot of them. You talked about the record here, home field advantage or home court advantage. You're now 101-26 here at the Raider Dome. That's nothing to bat an eye at. That is a very good record for a home team. What are some of your memories here, in your 19th year coaching? What are some of your memories here at the Raider Dome?
Well, honestly, over the last week, like I said in the writing I had, there's been a flood of emotions, and thinking about all the memories from games being packed to beating Oak Grove to beating Castleton here, and having some guys score their 1,000th point. But really, you look back on everything. It's about the guys that you've coached, and these guys coming back, the brotherhood that they have. There's something being said for them to come back, hang out with each other, and come here. And like we said in the locker room, they've paved the path for what we have here. And looking out across there's some pretty good darn basketball players there, and I'm sure they still are today. But you know what? They've turned into great young men, and I'm proud of them for that. But there's so many emotions, Alex, and so many memories that go into this. And I think the starting lineup tonight, with the music and the noise and the clapping, as I looked out there, brought back even more. I mean, the goosebumps I had, the tears I had in my eyes, the guys that I was able and got to coach sitting there looking at that from the fans' perspective was special.
And we know this is an emotional place for you because your son graduated here last year. So a lot of sweat, a lot of blood been spilled on this court from not just your son, but your brothers out there, your other sons, basically out there. I know there's some coaches that are not going to miss this place. I think a lot of them are up at the level or the A district now. But hopefully that home court advantage you guys can take and move it southeast here about 80 feet next year as well. But you guys aren't done yet. We got Sargent County coming up here next week in Valley City. What are you looking for in that game?
Well, just continuing to move forward for us, getting better in practice. We're going to give the guys a few days off here. Obviously we'll do some film work and look at what they do well. We get them on a bigger court, which is going to be different. We played them away before. I think, for us, we need to slow the game up with them a little bit, make it a half-court game, and make sure we're taking good shots, making sure we're boxing out defensively, because they have good athletes, they have size. But we'll attack that here a little more later, but we're just happy that we have this opportunity.
Coach Koka, congratulations tonight on the play and win. All it takes is to get into that tournament, and funny things can happen. Good luck the rest of the way.
Well, we did say that to the guys. You get in one night at a time, and that's what we went at tonight, and we'll continue to do.
That's why you play the game.
Yep.
That's Coach Koka for the victorious Maple River Raiders here tonight from Tower City as they take the play-in game over Enderlin here tonight, 54-37. We'll break one more time and wrap up our Petro Stopping Center post-game show here from Tower City.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Triple E Incorporated in Page is cheering on the Raiders as they compete on and off the court and field. They put in the effort to build a team with trust, experience, and the ability to accomplish their goals. The team at Triple E Incorporated is built the same way, with knowledge and experience, with timeliness and efficiency. For your next non-residential building project, go online to eeeinc.com or stop by the office in Page for more information. Make your next project a winner with the team at Triple E Incorporated in Page.
Emery Vistos Implement has been family-owned and operated since 1935, located in Oaks, North Dakota. They sell CarQuest automotive parts and numerous lines of agriculture parts. Plus, in their new garden center, you'll be sure to find grilling and canning supplies. And you'll have to stop by and check out their new Ariat, Cinch, and Crew Girl clothing selection. At Emery Vistos Implement, anything you need is under one roof. Stop in just south of Oaks on Highway 1 or give them a call at 701-742-2167. They'll be sure to have what you need. Say goodbye to boring birthday parties and corporate events and say hello to a supercharged celebration at the Empire Sports Complex in Fargo with their epic bounce houses that's guaranteed to have your guests jumping for joy at the Empire Sports Complex. Their bounce houses are the ultimate party starter, but don't wait too long to book. Go online now to empirefargo.org. That's empirefargo.org or call 701-318-4161 for your next birthday party or corporate event. The Empire Sports Complex in Fargo.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
For a top-notch car wash experience, head to Fast Lane Car Wash, situated next to the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo. They treat every vehicle with the same respect and care as their own, ensuring that your car is in good hands from pre-wash preparation to hand-dry finish. Check out the Fast Lane Car Wash on the west side of the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo and spruce up your ride with interior detailing, buff, and wax at the Fast Lane with Thomas, weekdays from 9 to 2. Call 701-799-8226 to schedule an appointment.
Geothermal Solutions is your full-service contractor for geothermal heating and cooling. By putting in geothermal, you will have superior comfort and dependability while saving you money. Geothermal Solutions handles commercial and residential. Geothermal Solutions is located at 311 Main Avenue South in Hankinson. Give Eric and Bob a call at 701-242-7252. That's Geothermal Solutions in Hankinson for all your geothermal heating and cooling needs.
There's more at 104. Hillsborough, North Dakota has everything you want in a hometown. Business opportunities, great jobs, and a top-notch school. Shovel-ready lots for your next idea. Great jobs in manufacturing, healthcare, and agriculture. An excellent education for your kids with small class sizes and lots of school spirit. Plus easy access to I-29 and the conveniences of North Dakota's largest cities. Build your future in Hillsborough and see why there's more at 104.
Hometown Community Bank serves both the Hope Page and Maple Valley school districts. If you're interested in an egg loan, real estate, consumer, or commercial loan, Hometown Community Bank can serve you. Give Dwight a call at either branch location in Page or Fingal. Ask Janine about the competitive certificates of deposit or money market rates. Hometown Community Bank is a community bank and proud of the communities they serve, and they wish the best of luck to the Maple River Raiders for many years moving forward with the co-op. Hometown Community Bank is a member of the FDIC.
Fans, welcome back here to our Petro Stopping Center postgame show The Petro Stopping Center, your one-stop travel hub for all your road trip needs. They've got you covered around the clock every day of the week with a wide selection of food, winter gear, and gas for your ride. Let their team roll out the red carpet and give you the VIP treatment today. The Petro Stopping Center, just off of 45th Street and I-94 in Fargo. When we look at here the totals tonight, and the totals do tell the story here of this game between the 8 and the 9 seed for the play-in of the District 1 tournament. When we look at Enderlin had a foul trouble early, and that definitely handcuffed some of their key players there. When we look at point totals here tonight, Carson Gruba, the sophomore, has 8 on the evening. The Eagles were led by their senior, or one of their seniors, Aiden Glarum. He had 9 points tonight, all of those coming in the second half. Jake Sambira had 7 on the evening. Brandon Bartholomew had 2 points here. That came in the second quarter. Ryan Adargo ended with 1 here tonight as he went 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Preston Dawson with 5 as he drained a 3 there in the third quarter. And Aiden Chamberlain had 5 points as well. Switching over to the Raiders side, we saw T. Silling lead the team with points with 22. Carter Bosch getting almost all of his points in the second half. He ended with 12, 10 of those coming in the second half. Connor Dahl ending with 5 here tonight, went 1 for 2 from the free throw line to get that 5th point. Colby Wisniewski, our Enbridge player of the game, he ended with 10 points here tonight, the sophomore for Coach Coca, and Blake Thur had 4 points here as well. So foul trouble, definitely a story for both teams here tonight as they had to dig into their benches a little earlier than probably both coaches wanted to, but that definitely played a role here for both teams here in the Raider Dome. Looking ahead, a lot of basketball being played, not only in this area, but in the entire state, obviously, as we get into district play here for the boys. We're getting into regional play for the girls. We're looking at Class A seeding start to come out for their regional play. Let's stick with the boys here in District 1. As we mentioned, Sargent County will take on the Maple River Raiders now after their victory here tonight over Enderlin. After that game, we got the 4-5 matchup with Oaks and Wyndmere-Lidgerwood. That will be a barn burner there. Winner will get the winner of the Sargent County Maple River game. The number 2 seed, Hankinson, as we mentioned during the game, not a force to be looked over here right now. Hankinson, number 6 in the state, they take on Tri-State, so Tri-State will give them everything they got there in that 2-7 matchup, and then Barnes County North will be taking on Richland in that 3-6 matchup for the final game of the quarterfinals from Valley City State University. As we look into District 2, boys basketball, Edgeley-Cole Montpelier took the 1 seed from there. They're going to wait the winner of the Kidder County Strasburg-Zeeland matchup here tonight. That's the 8-9 play-in game, just like we had here between Maple River and Enderlin. We got the 4-5 matchup here with Lemoore earning the 4 seed, Lemoore-Litchfield-Marion. They will take on Medina Pingree-Buchanan. The 2-7 matchup looks like this. Linton HMB will take on Napoleon Gackle-Streeter, as they got the 7 seed there. Linton with the 2. And Ellendale earned the 3 seed out of District 2. They will take on the 6 seed South Border. Boys basketball in the Class A world right now. If you look at Region 1, Kindred still perfect on the year. They've been a fun team to watch all year as well. They're 18-0. They got the number 1 seed right now in Region 1. Right behind them is the Wahpeton sitting at 12-5 overall, 7-3 in the region. We got Valley City sitting at 3 right now in that Region 1. Northern Cass 4, Central Cass 5, Lisbon 6, and Oak Grove at 7 with a 1-8 record in Region 1. Jumping over to Region 2, heading a little bit north there. We got Grafton right now on top of that region, 6-2, as 4 wins is right there with a 6-2 record as well. Devils Lake sitting with a 5-2 record coming into tonight. And we got tomorrow, Thompson and Hillsborough going at each other. That's the 4-5 coming out of Region 2. And Carrington rounds it off there with the 6 seed. And girls basketball definitely seen some good games throughout the year here, and we're not done with that yet either. Looking at Region 1, Sargent County earning the 1 seed in the region tournament as they won the District 1 tournament. They will take on the number 4 seed from District 2, which would be Napoleon Gackle-Streeter. The District 2 number 2 seed will take on the District 1 3 seed. That's Lemoore-Litchfield-Marion coming out of District 2. They will take on the 3 seed of District 1, Oaks. We look at the 1-4 matchup, or the other 1-4 matchup here. That would be Edgeley-Cole Montpelier getting the 1 seed from District 2. They're going to take on the Wyndmere-Lidgerwood Warbirds, who earned that 4 seed in the District 1 girls tournament. And Maple River getting that 2 seed out of District 1 will take on Linton HMB as they got the 3 seed from District 2. So regionals will be getting rolling here coming up on Monday as the February 19th quickly approaches, President's Day. Looking elsewhere, we're seeing with girls Region 2 basketball, Langdon area Edmore Munich. We mentioned they are the number 1 overall seed, or number 1 ranked team in the state as of this week. They are going to take on Hatton Northwood up at Devil's Lake. Benson County and North Prairie will go at it after that game. That's the District 4 number 2 versus the District 3 number 3. You got Mayport earning the number 1 seed out of District 4. They're going to take on Park River, Fordville, Lankin. And then you got St. John and New Rockford rounding off the night in Devil's Lake at the high school there. And you have a crash course coming in, a couple Titans possibly. The top 2 teams in the state are both in those quarterfinals. Langdon has the 1 seed. Mayport has the 2 seed when it comes to, or not seeds, the rankings in the state. And Mayport's even getting some of those number 1 votes overall from the voters. So wrapping it up here tonight, we want to just look ahead one more time. Regional basketball is coming up. District basketball is coming up for boys. All of that will be covered here on Your Live Event. We also have state wrestling going on tomorrow, so be sure to check that out on Your Live Event and YourLiveEvent.com. For YourLiveEvent.com, I'm Alex Hoffman. Thank you for joining us tonight here from the Raider Dome as the Maple River Raiders take the play-in game from Enderlin 54-37 here from Tower City.